Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is DVR boxes. And I know what you're all thinking. They're great, they're fantastic. You get to play, stop, record all your favorite shows. You don't have to worry about missing your favorite program if you have to go to work or if you have to run to the store or pick up the kids from daycare or whatever it is. You don't have to worry about any of that. But is it really that great? Let's kind of take that into consideration here. First of all, it's all controlled by the person that has the remote. So if you're sitting in a room with somebody who wants to be the king of the remote or queen of the remote, and on comes the commercial, and of course the whole point of DVR is so you don't have to watch any of the commercials, and they forget that they're watching DVR and they don't fast forward. And so you have to look at them and remind them, and then they fast forward, but then they never know when to stop it. So of course they go forward too far, then they have to rewind again. And really, why didn't you just watch the commercial? Because in the time it took you to figure out how to fast forward and rewind, you might as well just watch the commercial. And speaking of commercials, yeah, I know we all hate to watch them, and they're stupid and, not very clever anymore because nobody watches them, so they don't really take the time to make them funny or interesting or make you even want to buy the product. Half the time you don't even know what they're selling. The commercials are so confusing. But I just think that sometimes there's some really funny commercials out there and you never hear about it until, of course, you're on the internet watching YouTube or any of those other websites, and you watch this really funny commercial, and then you're like, man, I would have really liked to watch it when it initially came out, but of course you really don't. But then the problem with your DVR box is it never tapes your shows. Like, it always seems like there's a conflict, or because you can only tape 2 shows at the same time. So if there's a conflict in the show times, it doesn't tape, and then you're all day you're waiting and waiting and waiting to watch your favorite show, and you can't watch it because you come home and then you're so mad. But then you try to trick the DVR box by making sure that the start and end times are either a little bit before or end a little bit later, because of course the people that put the shows on the air, the DVR box doesn't know that they want to make the show last 5 minutes longer, so you miss the great ending of all your favorite shows, and there's nothing you can do about it except for go back to your friend the internet and go on any number of websites, and then you have to watch the episode again because your DVR box cut off the last 5 minutes of your favorite show. The other downfall to that is it, in essence, cuts off the first 5 minutes of your favorite show, so you end up missing that as well. But DVR boxes are great, don't get me wrong, but I definitely want to hear what your opinions are on it. DVR boxes, love them, hate them, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll kind of get a discussion going about that. So once again, thanks for watching The Reality of BB, and this is my reality.